Tekken doesn't make a lick of sense. Video by Tunari. I grew up with all the fighter games: Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Virtual Fighter, King of Fighters, Capcom vs. Marvel, Street Fighter, Double Dragon. The list goes on. Hey, editing Devonte here. All my Tekken 5 fans, I just wanted to share this moment with y'all before you watch the reaction. Nostalgia activate!
I'm here now. I'm doing the best I can. Where are you now? It's your dreams come true.
Here we go! Oh, let me stop. I ain't trying to float too far down the nostalgia train.
Don't stop. Go on.
I just realized over on my main channel, I haven't done one Tekken video. I'm ashamed of myself. Perfect.
As a longtime Tekken fan since Tekken 5, I can confidently speak for all Tekken fans when I say Tekken don't make no damn sense. This franchise has been the pinnacle of seriousness and unseriousness at the same time, in literally every way possible. From the story, to the combat, the characters, I feel like it's almost the perfect blend, almost. So for those who are familiar with Tekken already, I feel like you know exactly what points I'm gonna bring up. But if you're not too familiar with Tekken, I got you too, bro, don't worry.
All right. Appreciate you, cuz. Catch me up to speed. It's been a minute since I visited the Tekken realm. I always try to make sure people know I'm an all-around guy. I cover anime, movies, gaming, fiction in general, the W and L community, basketball. I don't I don't think I've ever done a basketball video on this channel. I love basketball though, whether it's on this channel or over on my main channel. I got a wide range of things. Hell, I made a short over on my main channel about the film The Last Dragon. If y'all know what that is, you know ball, my friend.
You can go ahead and get your snacks too, I'll wait.
Does beet ginger turmeric juice count? He said this isn't necessarily a deep dive into Tekken's lore, just some aspects I find funny that doesn't require much former knowledge. Okay. So let's not take this video too serious. This video, however, is a fantastic deep dive if you're interested in deep diving. Pause. I don't think there's a pause, but okay.
Do bringing a full course meal. You know what? Number one. So normally games would have all the characters speak one language. For example, English, with the exception of a few characters here and there speaking their native language, like French, Japanese, Spanish, whatever XQC be speaking.
What? Right, that boy XQC be speaking in Braille.
Yeah, in this game, everybody speaks their own language. Like, there's no type of language barrier whatsoever. So you will have a room full of people, and one of them will be speaking Japanese, another English, another Chinese, and another Spanish, and everybody just perfectly understands each other.
Sensei, Damelameno, move.
It's kind of...
Did he just speak in gang signs? Y'all willing to teach me that?
Yeah, I.
amazing. Like, this isn't alluded to once in the entirety of the series. Wait. Pause. Because as far as what I've researched, this illusion of the absence of a language barrier has only been broken once, with Tekken 4 with Warring's ending.
You're finally here.
So, what do you want?
Jin here is seen speaking English, and while it is a little broken, not only do I appreciate the realism as well as the effort, not many people can say they are bilingual, can they?
There's no reason to fight.
You ain't got one? Well, I do!
Now correct me if I'm wrong here, but this is the last installment to do something like this. As with every new game, they've been leaning more and more towards the no language barrier thing, which is a very, simple and goofy way to deal with this issue. And to be honest, I wouldn't want it any other way, because at this point it's just become a part of Tekken's charm. But interesting enough though, they've not committed fully to it yet. Lars is Swedish, Alisa is Russian, and Lee is Chinese. But they all speak Japanese, though to be fair, for Lee's case, he was adopted into a Japanese family at a young age, so it only makes sense. The same cannot be said for Lars and Elisa, however, but I think their reasoning for those two specifically is because they play a huge role in the canonical storyline of Tekken 6. So my guess is they thought that having the main character in a Japanese game speak Swedish and a second speak Russian could be a little distracting. But then they proceeded to do basically that with Tekken 7 with Nina, Heihachi, and Claudio, the narrator. I'm not sure. I'm gonna stop making sense of this because my head is hurt. They actually went a step further and said, okay, so as of right now, we got English speakers, Japanese, Chinese. We got one robot nigga that just grunt. What else? They looked at the roster of Tekken 1 and said, you know what we need? We need two furries that throw hands and butt at niggas. Don't speak a lick of no language. They just be growling at people. This is why I can't stand this game. They be having fully coherent, comprehensive, prodigious, voluminous conversations with these two freaks, and all they're doing is growling like a jaguar, bro.
I didn't even think about it at the time. Now that I realize that's even the case, I might go back and play the game just to see that happen.
I'll never forget this cutscene for the life of me. This game will have you watch two grown men in cat masks growl at each other with another grown man that somehow fully understands both of them while in a cemetery with somber music in the background.
Yeah, they gotta be on LSD. They got to be on some substance where they... Woo!
And it'll fully expect you to take this shit serious, bro. How the fuck did you understand that, my nigga? Yo,
Right.
God bless Marduk, bro. That nigga's a specimen. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give props though, because like, I never questioned this cutscene until recently. Like, this game does that good of a job at immersing you. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta respect it. The crazy part is, oh, they can speak. There might be a possibility that one of them are mute, but there's no way they both are. Like, they were not born this way, and they are not transracial. They are both humans who was chilling until at some point in their 20s, they decided to don the Jaguar mask and never break character, ever. That cutscene you just saw, that was from Tekken 6. Both of these characters have been a part of the series since its first installment
They committed to the character, all right.
in 1994. So what that means is neither of these niggas have uttered not one single comprehensible word in almost 30 years. But wait, cause it's more. I forgot to tell y'all, it's not just two of them. It's four. The first king was slain by the hands of Ogre before Tekken 3. And the first Armor King was slain by the hands of Craig Marduk after Tekken 3. Their predecessors were the foster son of King and the younger brother of Armor King, respectively. Bringing us back to this cutscene, because the second Armor King is not even gonna break character for his brother who got put in a Vitamix 52,000 by the man who was standing right in front of him. Like, what type of dedication is this, bro? Read the room.
Animal abuse. What? God dang, they sliming out the whole bloodline. That's crazy.
These people aren't sane. Nonsense aside though, I love their lore. The first king was actually the owner of an orphanage. I don't know how that process went about, but God bless him. And the second king was from that orphanage, so that's pretty cool. One thing about the second king though, that nigga stand on business, bro. He straight up paid Marduk's bail, then bought him a plane ticket just to beat his ass in front of thousands of people. He sent that nigga to the hospital, bro. That's my goat! And also a little fun fact, you might have noticed my profile picture is King from Tekken 3. And what is to me, one of the hardest fits I've seen. I cannot explain it to you, bro. That shit just has insane aura.
Bro got a gym fit on talking about aura. You know what? Aura's in the eye of the beholder.
I forgot to mention, on top of all the characters that were in Tekken 1, they said, you know what? Since we're adding two furry wrestling niggas that have long since abandoned any traditional form of speech, let's throw in a bear that know karate in this bitch. And
Damn, he had the shredder armor on, eh?
before you ask, yes, he be casually conversing with everybody as well. But more on him later, cause he isn't even the only animal you can play as. There's also two genetically engineered boxing kangaroos.
Yeah, dang, boy. Kangaroo Jack done got fat, boy. You done let yourself go. Boy, you done Adrian Bronnered yourself, boy. Bro used to have a 6-pack. Now he's a big bat.
And to be honest, they could have dropped the genetically engineered part and said he was just a wild kangaroo that picked up some boxing gloves, and I would have been like, all right.
Right.
They already be on that type of timing anyway. Since they be acting all tough and shit, like, look at this kangaroo, bro.
Bro, them kangaroos be swole, boy. I'll be scared if a kangaroo grabbed hold of my hand and he's not letting go. I'd be losing my shit, boy.
Lose the attitude, bro. You not like that.
There's also Steve Fox. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just British. And then you got Yoshimitsu.
Oh. I love Yoshimitsu, bro. He was my go-to character while playing Tekken, dude.
This guy is literally just a Warframe, and it's kind of awesome. He's also seen playing rock, paper, scissors with Yoshimitsu. Why did I write that? The characters in Tekken all come from different cultures, backgrounds, and nationalities, but they all understand the universal language of these hands. And although it looks dumb as hell sometimes, I guess one good thing about it is they don't have to deal with dubbing voices for countries, I don't think, since everybody speaks their native language for the most part. Some don't speak at all, but they still got subtitles from. But anyway, that was a long one. Pause. We on to number 2. What is number 2, you ask? Bro, Heihachi. This man has, according to the creator of Tekken himself, 19 to 25 illegitimate children, on top of the 4, now 5, that are playable fighters.
When I get a wife, hey, I might have the same amount of kids, you know what I mean? Because I like to get busy.
And he loves none of them. Nobody. He didn't even give his firstborn a chance, bro. He threw that motherfucker off a cliff at 5 years old.
Couldn't be me. Weak ass father. I'd strive to be all might to my children, nigga. Weak ass Thanos ass dad.
The original reason why was cause he didn't deem Kazuya fit enough to be a son, unless he survived the fall. But in Tekken 7, the story was changed from Heihachi's words himself, saying that he had feared that his son Kazuya had inherited the devil gene from Heihachi's wife Kazumi. So he threw him off because if he did have the devil gene, he'd survive it. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That reason is dumb as f. I don't believe it. I fully believe that after forcefully taking over his father's corporation, then throwing him under a temple and letting his father starve to death, and killing his wife, that one day he said, you know what? F this little ass nigga too. I don't think that's too far-fetched. And after seeing Kazuya's devil form for the first time, he was like, I knew it. That's it.
Did he just say Kazuya? I thought it was Kazuya. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All I remember is him saying Kazuya. Nigga said Kazuya. And if I'm wrong, go ahead. Give me my 40 lashes. But if I'm right, we ride at dawn. You're getting your 40 lashes. Expeditiously. Without fail.
Exactly why I flung your ass off the cliff. Like, shut your capping ass up, bro. That's cap, bro. Stop it. Because he doesn't like any of his other children. And not only that, since Kazuya survived and came back, he continued to be raised by Heihachi. And shortly after, he adopted an orphaned Li Chaolan from the streets of China for the sole purpose of Kazuya having a rival and competition. He wasn't even interested in raising Lee if it weren't for pitting him against his own child. I'm not lying when I say he don't like nobody else. He f***ed a Swedish bitch.
Wow.
And when he realized it wasn't his nut that it was cursed, he didn't care about her or their kid anymore. Bro just moved on. Nick Cannon wanna be this nigga so bad.
Not the Nick Cannon straight. Yeah, that dude got a lot of kids, man. So does Young Boy. Boosie got a lot of kids too, right? Hell, if I get the chance, hey, Nick Cannon, I might be shooting for your spot. Huh? When I decide to choose a wife worthy, I'm gonna be getting busy all the time. And by that time, I won't have to hold myself back, cause I will be a husband. My past times were shameful. My wife gonna get this ultra instinct nut, nigga. I ain't holding nothing back.
What the fuck?
Not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Side note, that kid ended up being Lars, if you weren't aware. And I love Lars, and I really hope he don't inherit his father's hairline, because that shit is tragic. No cap. Also, for a short time period, he actually liked Jin, I think. I'm leaving a bit out of the lore, so this video doesn't drag, because it's a very long story. But to catch y'all up very quick, in the end of Tekken 1, Kazuya ended up getting his payback by throwing Heihachi off a cliff. And what? What? Wait, no, stop clapping. He's not a good person. And then in Tekken 2, he fully realized his true, twisted, and corrupted nature by taking over his father's organization, making it twice as ruthless.
Oh, I just clapped for this. And now all of a sudden he want to follow in the footsteps of the man that he spent the block on? LOL.
Being guilty of crimes I cannot say because YouTube really don't like me. But if you want to keep clapping for this barbarian, go ahead. I'll wait.
Barbarian is crazy.
That's what I thought. Anyways, I say all of this because at the end of Tekken 2, Heihachi comes back and throws Kazuya off a volcano this time. And a short time period after, a 15-year-old Jin united with Heihachi. Clap it up for Jin. That's my man, y'all. Woo! Hold on. Woo! Clap it up. I hate you niggas. Jin ended up spending a long 4 years of training and bonding with Heihachi. And you know what good old Heihachi did after those 4 years of bonding with his 19-year-old grandson? He shot him. He just shot him. But now you're probably thinking, okay, there's most likely a good reason for this. You're definitely taking this out of context. Yeah, he shot him because he only kept him around to lure an ancient monster whose blood is rumored to contain the source of immortality. He wanted to mix his DNA with the ogre's blood and the devil gene that Jin has to become even more powerful. So with context, this is somehow even worse. And to make things twice as worse, you still ain't hit that like button or that subscribe button. I mean, this is blasphemy. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some time to do it right now. And subscribe. You think I play? Hold on. Stay your ass right there. Don't move. I got stuff for your ass. Do not move. I said hit that like.
Yo.
After careful consideration and conversation with my lawyers over at RE Incorporated,
Whoa.
I've been advised not to motivate my viewers to hit that like and subscribe button. I humbly apologize. My fault, OG. But anyway, back to Heihachi because I'm still not done with this man. So to recap, he put his father and wife in a NutriBullet. He threw his first son off a cliff and a volcano, cast his adopted son out of the clan, shot his grandson, and has about 18 other children whom he's completely abandoned, except for one. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to tell you this next part, but out of all the blood relatives that I've just mentioned, the only person whom he's maintained a positive relationship with isn't a person. It's a bear. You remember that bear I mentioned earlier that no karate? We kinda glossed over that one, didn't we? Heihachi taught this motherfucker Mishima style karate. He taught that bear Kuma Shinken. He taught him Japanese and sign language. Like he really loved this bear. You will never see Heihachi this happy around any of his blood relatives, dog. Hold on, I take that back. Because it's two bears. The first one is Kuma 1, who passed away of old age, God bless his soul, and his son Kuma 2.
Dang.
He loved both of these bears to death. And when you don't think about how he's killed and or abandoned everybody else whom he's ever loved, it's kind of awesome. Yeah. You know, Heihachi in a lot of ways reminds me of my father. He didn't throw me off a cliff though. Or a volcano. Or shoot me in the head. And he don't got that yee ass haircut. Also, he doesn't father 25 illegitimate You know, I don't know where I was going with this. But anyways, on to number 3. My next point is, what the hell is Yoshimitsu? You might remember I mentioned him way early in this video, but
I always thought Yoshimitsu was just like a demon or something like that.
his case is quite the interesting one to me. Because it seems like since the very first Tekken, they weren't really sure what to do with his character, so they just made him the wild card of Tekken. The only thing that has stayed very consistent about his character would be the fact that like he's a Robin Hood sort of ninja with a very goofy side, who is also the leader of the Manji clan, which is honestly, that's cool enough for me. You don't really gotta tell me anything else about him because he already has a sword and he's already a samurai, so he's already cool as f on my book.
I love swords.
Yeah, baby.
And I love samurais. So you get brownie points from me, my brother.
And it says here that he likes to play video games and dislikes poor losers. How you take from the rich and give to the poor, but hate broke niggas? But aside from that, he's had a completely different fit in every single game. Like in the first game, he was a robot ninja. In the second game, he looks like he's supposed to be a guy in a cyborg ninja costume. Then in Tekken 3, he was more something along the lines of like a space ninja. Then in Tekken 4, he was an armored skeleton.
He just a guy cosplaying around, bro. That's all it is. Bro be going to con after con after con and don't want to take off them sweaty ass suits.
With butterfly wings. 5 is a lot more of a traditional samurai look mixed with the skeleton look from last games. 6, I don't know what is going on, but it looks raw as fuck. 7, they completely ditched every single one of those looks. Then they made him an octopus ninja with a sword that has powers. What? This sounds like I'm making it up. I'm not making this up. Though my favorite look is probably the Tekken 8 one. That shit is clean as fuck. He literally looks like a Warframe. He looks like a prime Warframe.
Bro, I just talked about this in a couple reactions ago. I used to play Warframe when it first came out, and I played it for a long time. I was there during the days before they had like the advanced system of movement that they have now. That game was in my go-to lineup of games I used to play growing up, bro. It's still going to this day too. Y'all should try it out. I'm just being honest. Warframe is lit. You won't get to experience the Warframe I experienced in the beginning, but you will get to experience in a more advanced version of it. Like it's tough. And it still has the elements of what it originally was. It's still lit though.
Oh, this dude really has the look of like 4 different Warframe. There's no way that he's a human in Tekken 7, bro. Those are the realest tentacles I've ever seen. Then in the very next game, they have the nerve to put fingerless gloves on him. Y'all niggas are not slick. One thing I do admire about Yoshimitsu, he has a completely different style in every single game, but when you see him, you know it's him. You could not possibly confuse Yoshimitsu with anybody else. Whether you like him or not, you have to respect that. With that being said, let's move on to the next point. Tekken 7 released like 7 years ago and nobody even cares anymore. But like, what the hell was Akuma doing in Tekken 7 lore? Like, the fact that he was a playable character does not bother me at all.
Wait, what? Akuma was in there? Nah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. But why would I know it? Because I don't keep up with Tekken anymore like that for real. So I mean,
But they added this man into the story for no reason. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Him being in the game was pretty hype. Like, it's pretty obvious it was for marketing purposes, but like, the way he was written in the story is just funny as hell to me. So apparently, 40 years ago, before Tekken 1 even happened, Kazumi saved this man's life, which is not elaborated on. We're just told that she saved his life at one point. Then he pledged an oath to Kazumi that if she isn't able to eliminate Heihachi, he'll do it. And apparently he's been waiting like 40 years to act on this oath. And I'd be mad as hell if I was Kazumi. Nigga, where was you at all these years? Was all the stores out of milk, bro? What was going on? Well, his reasoning was that he wanted to wait until Heihachi and Kazuya were at their most powerful. But like, in Tekken 7, Heihachi's 75, bro. 75. I mean, he's still in fantastic shape and was biting bullets and kicking rockets at 70 years old. But alright, whatever you say. All I'm saying is, World War III happened last game, buddy. An ancient demon that will seal the way for thousands of years under the earth pulled up on these niggas before you did, buddy.
Yeah, they could have died, gang. You would have been really late by then.
Wait, hold up. Did I say an ancient demon? I sincerely apologize. Because I meant 2 ancient demons. I mean, look at this one. He looked like he'd be a boss battle in God of War 3. And he's a god of fighting. Y'all are literally a match made in heaven. But anyway, next point. Some of these moves should not be doing any type of damage or just look dumb as hell. I mean, Armor King literally has a move where his breath is just stank. That's it. I mean, how hot your breath gotta be. Bro, that does 12 damage.
Wow.
Nina has a rage art where she breaks your arm and whatever, but like, maybe I'm like not too knowledgeable on wrestling or something, but it looks like—
Sorry, y'all, I had to switch to my other camera because this one right here clearly always overheats. I gotta get a new camera, bro. This motherfucker done overheated about 30 times in the span of one day. You getting old, huh, old fellow? Either that or I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, old friend, you've been with me for years. I think it might be time to pack you up.
Like she just gave you the greatest massage of all time before that. Like, what are all these extra ass movements? You move around me like a mosquito, bro. Get off me. Yoshimitsu has a move where he just, yeah. I don't know what this is supposed to do.
I don't know either.
He can also do this.
What the fuck? Bruh.
There's this move that everyone with the Mishima-based fighting style has. It's called.
Does it do damage? Like he's just on the ground moving? Like what does it do? I'm confused at this point. The stank hot ass breath dude did 12 damage. Or 10 or 12, I can't remember. 10 or 12 damage. So is that move just for movement purposes? Or does it like, what does it do?
The hell sweep. And I love that move, it's iconic. But I'm gonna be real, that shit looks dumb as hell in every single game. Like it has not once looked natural. You pause at any time when a character does it, shit looks like the most cursed image ever. The most cursed demonic stance ever. Which I mean, it's called the spinning demon. But Heihachi taught everybody that. And he's only a demon metaphorically. And everybody else be shooting lasers out of their forehead. Bro spent the entirety of the franchise jealous. So what the hell is going on? And don't even get me started on Zafina, bruh. Soon as Zafina cockroach ass start crawling on the floor, I'm flaming your whole lineage.
I don't even know, like, why. Like, what's going on here, lady? Like, can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night, room pitch black, and you see this bitch on the wall crawling? Bro, she's a full-grown adult. I'm gonna think that's a full-grown cockroach. I'm going to probably have a heart attack if that happens.
Walk away from me. Walk away from me like a normal person. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about in Tekken. Despite everything I said, I'm still a huge fan of the franchise. You know, I played 5, 6, as well as Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which is easily my favorite. Easily my favorite. Revolution as well, which I don't think anybody even remembers. And 7. And I cannot wait for 8. And you know what? Since the question is probably gonna come up a lot in the comment section, my mains are Jin, Devil Jin, and Lars. Those are my goats. They're my mains. But I can play almost everybody, you know, like some Kazuya, Lee, Heihachi, sometimes Asuka. That's not everybody. That's like 7 people out of 40, but whatever. Anyways, this is like my 5th time saying any. Do I gotta start reading books or something? Nonetheless, I'm very excited for Tekken 8. And wait, is that bro with the full course meal? You pulling up now? The video's over.
As you can see, I'm using my Logitech camera. Cause this camera don't wanna act right. You see, main chick, I gotta go to the side chick now cause you tripping. Like, do you see how ashy this camera is? I gotta put a filter on it. I'm sorry, side chick. I ain't mean to talk bad about you like that. I give you a Twix tonight.
What?
Hey man, let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section, and shout out to Tunari. Hey bro, you did a good job. I ain't gonna lie, this video like 2 years old. I got recommended it by somebody in my comment section, and I wanted to check it out solely because it's about Tekken, and I'm very familiar with Tekken. Shout out to Tunari. Y'all go check out some more of his videos and subscribe if you want to. Hit the like on this reaction right here. Go over to his original video. Hit the like button over there. And the way this video went, it for sure ain't finna be my last Tunari video. Cause I like the vibe of his videos. They tough. Bro, he even got a sequel video called Tekken 8 Still Don't Make No Sense. Yo, follow my Instagram and join the Discord. And if you want to, check out my main channel. And please, don't just watch my shorts. Watch my long form too. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Shalom.